Hi, I'm Stephen McHugh, and over the past 6 months, I've explored language, including idioms and metaphors, and how they can feel in everyday conversation. On this channel, I look at figurative language from a personal and autistic perspective. I focus on meaning, interpretation, and lived experiences. In this video, I wish to reflect on what I've learned and how it's changed the way I think about and interpret language. My video where I talk about the phrase piece of cake, as it turns out, is the most popular of my videos. To me, this indicates that it's one of the most familiar and popular phrases out there and widely used. To me, the clear image and the ease with which you can think about how a cake is easy to like and eat just by simply thinking about its softness and sweet taste. This, for me, can make it easier for us to understand and relate to it. It's a combination of familiarity and simplicity. The next video I'm going to talk about is where I explore the phrase walking on eggshells. This feels, to me, this kind of feels a bit different while still being quite common out there. A lot can depend more on a particular situation, and it can describe feelings in conversations where one may tend to be cautious about their choices of words in conversations and the uncertainty that may come with that. This may resonate more strongly with people who may have experienced these kinds of situations. Phrases like almost perfect. This feels a bit more abstract for me, and it's less to do with shared images or more common situations, and more about how one may think about a concept. Here, an example of this is where I talk about how I think about perfection in relation to mathematics, where there's no smallest or biggest number. This helps me to see that there's no complete perfection in anything. This kind of phrase might not be used often, or it may resonate differently depending on how someone processes that kind of idea. And something else, it's the importance of metaphors. It's not so much about how common they may be, but how well metaphors may capture certain feelings or experiences, even if they're not widely used. One particular metaphor may still resonate more strongly because it may express something in a way that feels more accurate. Like in my case, my favorite metaphor is to do with the mist clearing and revealing the rising sun. To me, this symbolizes language becoming clearer to me over time, along with communication becoming clearer for me as well. Another recent video I've released is where I talk about the phrase a ton of bricks. Here, what I've noticed is it seemed to resonate a bit more at first. It made me think about whether more familiar or commonly used phrases are easier for people to connect with. Over time, I've noticed how different phrases seem to resonate for different reasons. Some are more familiar and easier to understand than others. And there are other phrases out there that may depend more on context. Along with that, there are some that are more abstract or personal. Any responses to them can vary depending on experiences and how one may relate to language. Question for you. Are there any certain phrases that may resonate more with you than others? And what may make them feel those ways? Thanks for watching.